Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Preston again with another box break. This time we got a couple 2019 Donruss, a hanger box with an exclusive memorabilia card, 50 cards in that box, and a little blaster box. One blaster exclusive memorabilia card in that one as well. As always, uh, thanks for stopping by again, Chris. It's always good to see you, buddy. You always manage to make me chuckle. Chris Mullins, Chris Bolton. Um, Make sure you check out his channel. He's been a great supporter of ours um, for a little while now. No Cedric Mullins in these, unfortunately.
You can't be sure. There might be.
If there happens to be a Cedric Mullins, the same rule applies. When we do our 200 plus pack break, with all the bonus stuff and boom boxes and silver packs and gold packs, we're going to have that same rule. So you see a Cedric Mullins, first person to type it in spelled correctly, we send it to you at no charge. A courtesy of my buddy Luke. My buddy Luke here helping out again with this break. It's always fun to have a second person in the room. We appreciate what he does for the channel. Isaac, welcome back, buddy. Good to see you. Here's the rules. If you see a Cedric Mullins out of these football boxes, you type in his name first, and we send it to you for free. All right, that's the pack of the. You want to just rip these both open here?
Yeah, just rip them.
All right, tell the kids what we're looking for, Luke.
Yeah, just any rookie, rookie autographs from this year. Retail's rough. I mean, it's tough to pull something real good, but gotten lucky in the past.
I like Donruss stuff. I particularly like the Donruss Optic stuff. We've ripped some of that recently on the channel. Any of this bought at the National?
No.
Not National?
No, not this.
We went to the National this weekend. If you get a chance in your life, do it at least once. It's incredible. We both went with like a $200 budget. And if you watch my recap, I show you everything I got. And that's including the $22 ticket. So you don't have to go up there planning to spend $1,000. You can take a couple hundred and have a great time. I was in the door 30 seconds, and I look over, and I'm standing 6 inches away from Dennis Rodman. It was a little surreal. You start taking a look around at. I saw a Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig relic card with pinstripes and stuff. They had full uniforms from the late 1800s, early 20th century.
Yeah, they had a lot of nice stuff. I mean, it's neat to look at.
And obviously, I couldn't afford any of the great stuff, but just to see it, just to be that close to some of the stuff was really, really cool. And you meet some great people, have a lot of good conversations. I ran into Deafness up there, which was awesome. Let's see. We're going to go with these guys. So just a big pile of them there. We'll start peeling them off the top. And it's going to be Adam Thielen to start us off. Get this out of the way there for a second at least. Carlos Hyde. Rob Gronkowski. He's a good player to stop and examine our card here. Now retired. Some really pretty cards. I say that a lot on this channel. A lot of the new designs are good. I grew up in an age of the 80s where some of the designs, early 90s, were just the worst you've ever seen. There's the back of it for you. Obviously, Gronk was a beast. DJ Moore up next. Blake Martinez. Rashad Penny. Jalen Smith. Good player for the Cowboys. Vance McDonald. Very productive tight end for the Steelers. Myles Garrett. There's a heck of a player. 91 Fleer, still the best of all time. Thoughts on 91 Fleer, Luke?
It's rough. It is. Donruss, 90 Donruss, I think Ooh, that was terrible. Donruss had a tough couple years there.
They really did. Evan Ingram.
Fleer too. Fleer was really hit and miss. Every now and then he'd have good design, but usually it's pretty rough.
Antoine Bethea, Dalvin Cook, and Travis Kelsey for that little pile. Yeah, they were pretty bad, some of them. And we both agree 1984 was one of the best.
84, yeah, 84 was good. 83, all of them in the early 80s were decent. I didn't like 86.
Peyton Barber, Eric Ebron,
Yeah, the 90s.
Drew Brees. He'll walk into the Hall of Fame. Xavier Howard. There's not a lot of bright young talent, good young talent on the Dolphins right now, and Xavier Howard is certainly one of them. John Brown, Mike Williams. What was the old ones with like the purple and pink borders from the 60s maybe? Mike Williams, Calvin Ridley. I like those a lot. Aaron Donald, one of my favorite players. Chris Bolton agrees he likes all the 84 designs. I do too. 84 was a good year for baseball cards. Garyon Conley. Jarrell Casey. Leonard Fournette, got to stay healthy. Gerald McCoy, love that dude. Marlon Mack. There we go. Anthony Munoz card.
Bengals only Hall of Famer.
The only one. See if we can get.
Well, I guess Paul Brown's a Hall of Famer. He owned it.
Yeah.
I don't think that counts. So he's the only player in the Hall of Fame.
Got to get Kenny Anderson in, and I think right now you'll have a good shot at Geno Atkins. Andrew Whitworth should go in as a Bengal, and there's a backlog at wide receiver. Anthony Munoz, best of all time. But A.J. Green might have an outside shot, too. Joe Montana, got to stay healthy a few more years.
3 more really good years, maybe.
Joe Montana. Look at that. Anthony Munoz and Joe Montana. 2 of the best. Beautiful. Kyle Fuller, Matt Breida, and Calvin Johnson. And it looks like we got our hit right here on top now. Let's take a look. It's Dalvin Cook. Donruss Threads. Look at that Vikings purple. See if it's really, really pretty. A deep, dark purple. That is a beautiful card. He has a ton of talent, obviously. You got to stay healthy. What do you think about your big hit there, Dalvin Cook?
He had a shot to be good. He was good before he got hurt. But
I didn't show you the back. Let me show you the back real quick. Chris Bolton likes it.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, you don't want to be blowing your knee out when you're running back. They can come back now.
Beautiful. Up next, another Hall of Famer. We just saw a couple, and now it's Terry Bradshaw. Press proof. These have red borders. That's something we're looking for, Luke? These little...
Yeah, it's probably a parallel. Press proof something, yeah. I'm not sure.
Terry Bradshaw, 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Sherbert, Jordan Howard, and Melvin Gordon. There you go. Outstanding player. Hopefully he gets his contract situated. I'd hate to see him miss games. The league is better with guys like him running the football. And what do we got here? Oh, they're all just backwards here. It's Jared Stidham. Rookie card. Some sort of refractor. Green checkerboard.
Oh.
That is a really sweet looking card. AJ Green, hard R. Thanks for the question. AJ Green, what are they saying? 6 to 8 weeks, right?
They said he'd be out week 1, but you know the Bengals. If they say week 1, it'll probably be week 4, week 5. He'll be back. He said he'd probably miss 1 game for sure, though.
We got all turned around here somehow. Dominators, another checkerboard parallel. The last one was green. This one is silver. Man, those are pretty. Kirk Cousins and Jared Stidham. Really good looking cards. So some nice Viking stuff in this box. Next up, it's a Bobby Wagner. Oh, that border looks.
Like 85 or something.
Anybody remember that border in the Donruss? 85, we're thinking.
Something like that. It was right around there.
Is Stidham the future of the Pats? Isaac asked. You're a Pats fan, Luke. What do you think about old Jared Stidham?
Yeah, it's hard to say. He's young, possibly. He has a chance. I mean,
you can't have better teachers than Brady and Belichick, right?
yeah, I mean, he'll be under them for at least a couple more years, so he could turn out like Jimmy Garoppolo. And
it's one of my favorite players coming into the league right now, DK Metcalf. He, with the receiving core up there, he's going to have a ton of opportunities to contribute, and I think he's going to have a great year. Brady just signed for 2 more years. Yeah, he'll play until he's 60, I'm pretty sure, just to aggravate me and other Dolphins fans.
He just turned 42. I mean,
say what you want about Ray Lewis. He is, man, who do you take, Ray Lewis or Lawrence Taylor? I think I'm taking Ray Lewis.
I'd probably take Lawrence Taylor, as long as he wasn't all coked out, you know. As long as he was with it.
Lawrence Taylor would be better defending the pass.
Yeah, I mean, he's a defensive end. They got a little more value than a linebacker. But, man, Ray Lewis was tough.
God, he was so fun to watch play. Isaac's taking LT. It's hard to argue against. I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer to that one. He was just, and then he had Ed Reed behind him. That's not fair.
Oh, yeah, Ray Lewis.
Josh Jacobs, congratulations, Ed Reed. Loved watching that dude play. He's a maniac on the field, just killing people. Gridiron Kings. Josh Jacobs going to have a ton of opportunity, a ton of touches this year, I'm pretty sure, for the Oakland Raiders. Him and DK Metcalf, a couple good candidates for Rookie of the Year. Steven Gostkowski, the champ is here. Card. There you go, Patriot fans.
Kicker.
Everybody wants a kicker card. Legends of the Fall. It's Drew Bledsoe. More Patriots. That is a pretty card. Let's take a closer look. Old Drew Bledsoe. You may remember Bledsoe's injury is what led to 6th-round pick Tom Brady getting an opportunity to play. And we all know what happened next. He started doing Ugg Boots commercials. It's a Houston Texans card. Any Titans fans, I'll send it to you. You can light it on fire or something. If you want. The old Houston Texans card. David Montgomery, Bears rookie. White Hot. Anybody remember the Red Hot song from the Reds in, what was that, 1990? Red's Hot.
He's high stepping over there.
Lonnie Johnson, he was high stepping. Lonnie Johnson, rookie cornerback. More Texans going on there. Raquel Armstead, rookie. Amani Hooker for the Titans. And 2 more to go in our little hanger box. It's Paris Campbell. He's going to have, he has a chance to be good outside of T.Y. Hilton. Wide receiver out of Ohio State. That's his rated rookie. He's going to have an opportunity. And the last one here is Kids Reporter. So you can have that, guys. Bledsoe injury also led to Tony Romo.
Yeah. Tony Romo is the best announcer.
Never knew John Cena was a kid. All right. So that was it for the hanger box. Now we're getting into the 2019 Donruss blaster box, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Thanks again for hanging out, everybody. It's always fun. I appreciate it. This will be our last break of tonight. We got more stuff planned later this week. What do we decide? Maybe Wednesday, having a bunch more videos going on. I don't know. We'll let you know. Preston_sports on Twitter. Evan Ingram to start off our blaster box. Outstanding talent for the New York Giants. Another New York Giant. This time it's Antoine Bethea. Dalvin Cook. We just talked about him a bit. Eddie George. There you go. Tell the kids about Eddie George, Luke, and hand me that drink of water, please.
He went to Ohio State. He was good. He had a few really good years. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but good running back.
Close Hall of Famer. Eddie George, Hall of Famer, yes or no? Put it in the old chat box there if you would. Lorenzo Alexander.
The Hall of Very Good.
The Hall of Very Good. That's a big hall, too. There's a lot of dudes in there. Jared Goff. The youngest quarterback to make a Super Bowl. Is that right? That sounds right. Kenny Galladay, if not the youngest, the second or third youngest for sure. Brian Burns and a kids reporter. There you go. That's it for the first pack. Let's see. No, that's right. There we go. I'm scared I'm gonna rip into one of these, and then we're just gonna rip open, and it's gonna be the game used Fred Smoot toy card, and I'm gonna rip it up and then ruin it and not be able to retire. Travis Kelce to start off that pack. Yes, Eddie George for the Hall of Fame, Chris Bolton says. It's a tough one.
Yeah,
Troy Aikman is a dunk.
Yeah, Troy Aikman's had a lot of concussions.
He has had a lot of
stuff against him.
Sony Michel, that dude get a concussion taking a shower. Tyrann Matthew, sorry, Jesus. Like Walter Matthau. Willie Snead, what was his name, the actor? He was hilarious. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Walter Matthau. Geno Atkins, one of my favorite players, an absolute beast on the defensive line. Lamar Jackson, talked about him a little bit earlier, and Lonnie Johnson Jr. He was in Grumpy Old Men. He was hilarious. No help on this, Luke?
Which one? Walter Matthau?
Walter Matthau, is that right?
Heck, I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't sound right. Sounds like I'm getting it wrong. You want another code?
It's close.
It's getting late. Jimmy Graham to start off this pack. Steve Largent, there you go. You made the Hall of Fame, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Darius Leonard, outstanding player for the Indianapolis Colts. Marshall Faulk, one of my favorite players of all time. Certainly a top 2 or 3 running back of all time. Jalen Ramsey, outstanding young talent. If he starts talking less, he could be even better, I think. John Riggins. I picked up a sweet John Riggins, what was it, a 75 or something?
Yeah.
For $1. It was in really good shape at the National. It's pretty sweet. And this is, there we go, a Zeke Elliott press-proof variant. Awesome. Talk about some talent. Let's see how his contract situation plays out. Dante Johnson rated rookie. I don't know if you want to sleeve that one or not. Leighton Vander Esch to start off this pack. Outstanding young player for the Cowboys. James Conner. Proved he can handle the workload in Pittsburgh last year. Marcus Mariota, Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. We got Jadeveon Clowney. Back around for John Elway. There you go. Who don't like John Elway? Oh, well, bang. Another John Elway. This time it's an all-time Gridiron Kings card. That's a beautiful card. Let's get a close look at that. That's a variant of the 1989, maybe?
Got there.
Diamond Kings kind of.
Yeah, probably something like that.
That border looks familiar.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure on that one.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a regular border that has nothing to do with the past ones. I have no idea. John Elway, though, that is a beautiful card. You want that? Ryquell Armstead, rookie, bring us to the end of that pack. And moving right along, Osweiler probably hates Elway.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that hate John Elway. I always found him a little creepy. He can chew corn through a fence. Kid Reporter code for you there. Jarvis Landry, hoping for big things in Cleveland this year. Sterling Shepard, Christian Kirk, Jordan Poyer. He's good on Madden 2020, just in case you're wondering. Clay Matthews. Weird to see him out of a Packers uniform. Gus Edwards.
Yeah, it was weird.
Chris Herndon. And Amani Hooker. Kirk Cousins one more time. There's a Patty Mahomes. That dude's good. One of my favorite players to watch. David Johnson, talk about good football players. I got to get him some help up front, keep him healthy. Josh Rosen, now with your Miami Dolphins. Who do you think wins that job in camp, Rosen or Fitzpatrick? Put your thoughts in the old chat box there. Luke, any thoughts?
They said Fitzpatrick was way ahead right now.
That's what he does. He's a smart player. Tyler Boyd, Andy Luck. Love me some Andy Luck. They got to keep him upright in Indianapolis. Jamal Adams, outstanding young safety for the Jets. Really, really like that player. And it's Miles Sanders rated rookie. A running back, I think, for the Eagles. They got a slew of running backs right now. Running back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Bolton says Fitz. Yeah, likely he'll win the job. But the thing about Fitzpatrick is he'll, as great as he can look, he's going to have a 3-game stretch where he throws like 14 interceptions.
Yeah,
he takes chances. I mean,
he'll get hurt or something.
There you go, Saquon Barkley. He always has a string of games where it's just rough. I think Rosen will get a chance, maybe week 9 or 10. Saquon Barkley, one of the best backs in the league right now, no doubt about it. Nick Chubb, they're expecting him to contribute a lot this year, especially with the Duke Johnson situation. Cleveland wants him to take a step forward, I'm sure. We mentioned LaDainian Tomlinson earlier as one of the best running backs to ever do it. Where's he at in your top 3 or 4 or 5? I don't know. He's probably in my top 3. Miles Jack, Adam Humphries, Joe Flacco, now with your Denver Broncos. Does that look weird to anybody?
They photoshopped that? Or is that legit?
I don't know. Joe Flacco in a
Looked a little weird.
Broncos uniform. It did. Speaking of Saquon Barkley, how about that Power Formulas insert? That is a beautiful card. I like that one a lot. Let's see what the back looks like. Saquon, Power Formulas, 6 foot tall, 233 pounds coming at you. Ooh, scary. Fast as lightning. You want to penny sleeve that?
Look at it.
Byron Murphy to finish off that pack, and a free code for you there. Booyah. All right, a little over halfway through, I think. We still got a big hit, don't we? It's going to be something in here, a memorabilia card or something.
Probably a relic card, more than likely. I think there is autographs in here, but they're hard to pull.
J.J. Smith-Schuster. J.J. Juju.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
What
what
the J's?
did you just say?
J.J. Oh, man, it's getting late. J.J. Smith-Schuster, everybody. Amari Cooper. Bobby Wagner. Marshawn Lattimore, I love him. He's a great young player. J.J. Watt. Absolute beast. Every pack's a good pack of J.J. Watts in it. Tremaine Edmonds. You got there we go. There's a throwback. It's Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher, not as good as Zach Thomas. Look it up. Look it up. Look at the stats. They don't lie. They're almost identical, actually, in terms of stats. Zach Taylor being a little better, but Zach Thomas, rather. Jamel Dean, rookie card. Who's better, Urlacher or Zach Thomas?
Urlacher lasted longer, though, I think.
You go to hell.
They're both in the
With your
prime.
logic.
I'd probably have to take Urlacher, but I like Zach Thomas. Tom Brady put moves on Urlacher, though. Remember that?
I don't remember any such thing.
Oh, you got him. Yeah,
I don't believe you. Larry Fitzgerald?
It's the only moves Tom Brady ever put on anybody. I can't believe you ain't seen it.
No, that don't sound right. Eli Manning. Eli Manning will go to the Hall of Fame. I'm not 100% sure he deserves to. D.D. Westbrook. Nick Foles. Eli Manning, the Hall of very, very, very good. The Hall of great. Big Nick, they call him. Cameron Jordan. Case Keesum. There's a throwback to the, what year is that? 88? 89?
That's 89.
That's an 89 Donruss throwback of Marcus Peters. He's kind of a turd, but he's a really good football player. They're both bums.
Yeah, he can get.
He's taking Mike Singletary over both of them.
Singletary, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'll take him over both.
Yeah.
I was making the point that if you look at their stats, they're almost identical, and one of them got into the Hall of Fame real quick, and Zach Thomas still ain't in the Hall of Fame, and
Zach Thomas ain't getting in the Hall of Fame.
He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Might be the best ever linebacker. He's right there.
Oh, he's right there. There's no doubt about it. Ray Lewis, LT, Juwan Thornhill, and another code. Thanks for participating in the chat, everybody. I love chatting it up when we do these things. It makes them a lot more fun for me. All right, 2 more packs to go. As always, we appreciate you hanging out. Preston_sports on Twitter. We'll post there before we go live. If you're watching later, throw your thoughts and concerns in the chat or the comments below. I'll do my best to reach out to you. And as always, thanks for your support. You guys are always great. And it's a lot of fun for me. Brett Favre. Who's this? Brett Favre? Brett Favre. Give him your phone number, and he'll send you some pictures. Frank Clark. Tom Brady. I can't see his feet. I'll assume he's wearing cleats and not Ugg boots since he's throwing the football there. Joe Mixon. He's going to be an outstanding player for a long time. Bill Romanowski was the GOAT. I'm going to disagree. Chris Bolton with the Bill Romanowski. Agree to disagree there. Jared Cook, Zach Cunningham, we just passed up there. Mitch Trubisky. They're expecting him to take a big step forward in Chicago this year. And Montez Sweat. Montez Sweat had some concerns coming out of the draft. I don't know if I would have drafted him. There's some stuff going on there, but he's an outstanding talent if he gets on the field and stays healthy. And they may have ended up with a real good steal because I think they got Sweat in the second round, right? He's a first-round talent. He fell, but I don't know. It's going to be high risk, high reward for Montez Sweat. We haven't had a big hit. It's got to be in this pack, right? Got to be something good in here.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams.
I get some Panini points.
Oh, yeah, that's happened to us before. Made us very sad. Adrian Peterson. Horrible parent, great football player. Antonio Gates, future Hall of Famer. Michael Vick. Let's see if it says Vic or Ron Mexico on the back. Nope, it's Michael Vick on the back. I was hoping for the Ron Mexico insert. It's a short print variant. You could Google it. John Johnson is up next. And, almost flipped one around there. DeForest Buckner. And we got a hit back here. I know who it is. Did you see it? Did you see it? It's another Patriot. This time it's Jared Stidham. More Jared Stidham. Let's flip it around and get a good look. Beautiful. Patriots blue, that dark, dark blue. Jared Stidham is the guy they're hoping is going to take over for Tom Brady in a couple years. And if you watch his college tape, he certainly does have some good arm talent. But if you look at that system, you can get by without a huge arm. That it's not a system designed to go downfield all that often. And if you look at his skill set in college, it actually makes sense for them, especially the fact that he'll have 2 years to learn under Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. So it actually could work out pretty well for Jared Stidham. If you're pulling any of his stuff, you probably want to keep it for a couple of years. See how that works out because it could be a good one. I think he has more talent than Garoppolo. Thoughts on Jared Stidham, Luke?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
That was a horrible contribution.
Yeah,
We'll see was Luke's thoughts on that. It is 3 o'clock in the morning here or some shit. All right, look, Ed Oliver is going to be, when Aaron Donald says he's done playing, Ed Oliver will take over as the best defensive tackle in the league. He's an absolute beast. Luke pulled an awesome Ed Oliver. Do you remember what break that was in? Ed Oliver autograph. It was beautiful. Maybe about a week ago if you check the videos. But yeah, one of my favorite players coming into the league right now. That will do it for that break. We do appreciate you guys hanging out. Chris Bolton, Isaac Zylanowski, Isaac Zylanowski, Chris Bolton. Thanks for hanging out and watching, guys. I certainly do appreciate it. We got more stuff coming up this week. We got the 200 plus pack box break coming this month. 200 pack plus mixer with boom boxes and gold and silver national packs and all kinds of crazy stuff. Make sure you hang around for that. Thanks again. I hope you guys have a good night. We'll see you later on this week. Check us out on Wednesday. Once again, I appreciate it. Be good, have fun, and we'll see you next time.